All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. Live session, live every week, live and direct to answer your questions about credit, personal finance. Guys, if you're new to this channel, welcome to the channel and consider subscribing because on this channel, we talk anything and everything regarding credit, personal finance, tips and tricks on real estate, automotive investments, you name it, you're definitely going to go ahead and find it right here. Guys, just a few things really quick. I'm here to answer all of you guys' questions, so please ask away in the comment section or in the little section on the side. And at any moment, you want to go ahead and contact us to ask your questions about credit, or as a matter of fact, to get a free credit evaluation, an evaluation which is designed to kind of highlight and identify those items that are currently affecting your score in some way, shape, or form, and to let you know and to give you some realistic expectations as to what actually realistically can be done with your credit, right? And and our mission here is to go ahead and align your credit needs to whatever your goals are, whether it's buying a home, a car, just to have credit, or you're looking to raise your credit score because you need some income to maybe open up a business or invest in something. That's exactly what we go ahead and we specialize here. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to try something a little bit different today. On top of showing live before and after results of some of our clients, I want to go ahead and take the opportunity to answer some of you guys' questions. So a lot of you guys do call in and ask specific questions, and these are some of the questions that I kind of want to address with you guys when it comes, and particularly on what you guys can expect within the service, right? So it's important for you guys to understand not only about credit, but what you can expect from us once you join our program here at Score Shield Financial. As Score Shield Financial, again, we specialize in credit restoration and we service nationwide all the time. So even if you're, in California, Seattle, whatever the case may be, we service nationwide. We're actually located in Miami, Florida, in Miami, Florida, and especially in the Miami Design District, down around Midtown, Brickell, downtown area. All right, guys. So with that being said, let's get on with our first. Actually, what I want to go ahead and address is I want to go ahead and let me see here, pull up some of the frequent asked questions here. And if you guys give me some time, I'll go ahead and address those. Let me see here. All right, guys. So that right there is some of the questions here. Just quick 5 questions again, and every live session I'll go ahead and add some more. But in particularly, these are questions that we get from current clients, and especially when they're brand new, and people just calling in just to find out, how does the service work and what they can expect from the service. So, I've called this little segment here "Understanding the Process," right? So, question number one kind of entails on, when will I receive updates on my case? So guys, the moment you guys sign up into our program, within the 5 to 7 business days, your strategy and letters will be created. And I repeat, unlike other people or maybe other companies, I can't speak really for them. We do not use templated letters. We do really strategize everything, within your credit report. And then based on that strategy, we build dispute letters based on the specifics that we're disputing within, the account. And everybody's situation is a little bit different. At that point, everything gets packaged and shipped by certified mail. We send it by certified mail because the Fair Credit Reporting Act states that they must have 30 business days to respond back, meaning the credit bureaus or creditors, they need to respond back to us or to you within 30 business days. With that being said, sending it by certified mail allows my processing team to have a tracking number, which they track. And as soon as they track that, they know exactly when the letters got to its destination, and then the 30 days start from there. Around 30 days, my processing team will know exactly more or less when the credit bureaus, more or less nothing. They're going to know when the credit bureaus are ready for us to see the results of the work that we did, right? As far as the dispute letter goes. So give or take around 30 days every month on a month-to-month basis, again, depending on how extensive the work is when it comes to us. So every 30 days, you're going to get some sort of results, not only from the credit bureaus, but from the credit monitoring system that you need to have within our program. And in addition to that, you're going to have, more within your portal. You're going to have more access there as far as, knowing what changed or not. We also send you guys a detailed kind of reevaluation on how much did your scores go up, what got deleted, and so forth. That way you have a clear picture as to what we did, and if there's anything left to do, what you can expect from us, down the line. All right. So hopefully that right there answers some of your guys' questions. And if you didn't catch that, or you want to ask more additional questions, feel free to go ahead and call the number right on the screen, or feel free to chat away there. Question number 2: do I have to keep my credit monitoring service? Absolutely, yes you do. So the reason why we have credit monitoring in our service, right? 1, we use that as an educational tool. 2, you get alerts the moment something happens. But the same way that you get alerts, we get the alerts. So the moment something changes, happens, or gets added on there, we're able to notice it and attack it right away, and not lose any time at all whatsoever. And in addition to that, your client portal, the portal which we give you access to so that you can see exactly what our team is doing within your case, within your account, it actually syncs very well. We have a specific list of credit monitoring services that really sync really well with our client portals for all of our customers, meaning that any changes that happens there, not only will we get the alert, but you guys are going to get the alert as well. And you can rest assured that when you log in there, any changes that happens will update within your portal, and you're going to be able to see how many got deleted, how many got sent, how many got updated. You're going to have a full, clear picture. So it is definitely a must to have a credit monitoring service within our program. And again, we use that for a variety of things. Also to kind of, do some sort of checks and balances to find out what's remaining or what needs to be done in addition to the results that we're going to ask for you guys to send our way. So because that right there gives us a little bit more detail as to what's remaining or what changed, so that we can maybe re-strategize what the next steps are going to be. Right. So hopefully that answers your question on there. Question number 3 is, why haven't I received my dispute results? Where do I send them once I receive them? So guys, like I mentioned on question number 1, 5 to 7 business days, we're going to strategize, we're going to build your letters, and then we're going to send them off by certified mail. From the moment it gets to, let's say, the credit bureaus, it's 30 business days from that point on where the clock starts, where we can expect it. Sometimes it may take a day or 2. However, if you haven't received any mail yet, which doesn't happen often, but in the case that you don't receive the mail, we need to be aware of that. You need to let us know, because that right there could be a violation within the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And we're able to prove that because we're sending it by certified mail. If we go ahead and now we can go ahead and leverage that and present a stronger case on why certain items should be removed because you didn't respond back within a reasonable time frame, kind of illustrated within the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So we have proof of that because, again, we're sending things by certified mail. However, if you do get our responses from the 3 major credit bureaus, they often don't come at the same time. Maybe 1 or 2, it comes out pretty staggered because the agencies are a different entity, within itself. And so once you get them, you can send them over by fax, by email. You can upload the security through your online portal, or if you're in the area and down here in Miami, Florida, you're more than welcome to come by our offices and hand them in personally to our processing team, so that we can go ahead and see what's left, strategize, and build the next letters based on what we're going to do. Every step or every month that goes by goes a little bit more aggressive as you go. So question number 4, who is my point of contact? So from the moment that you guys call in here for the evaluation, let's say you guys are interested in the service, you're going to speak to one of our credit analysts. Our credit analysts, what they do, what they specialize in, is to go ahead and read your credit report. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. So they're gonna go ahead and read your credit report and pretty much answer any of our questions and help you kind of identify the negative items that you have on your credit report. We then send you a full detailed analysis, whether you do business with us or not, with a lot of information on credit, how credit works, the formula of credit, and then specifics on what we're prepared to do regarding what's on your credit report. So full detailed analysis, and you'll see clearly all the things that are currently affecting your score that we can go ahead and take on behalf of for you. At that point, let's say you do want to join the program, you're gonna go ahead and get transferred over to our processing team, which is also in-house right here. And what they do again is strategize and build. They're your point of contact from that point on, because they're the ones actually, making the magic happen, right? On a month-to-month basis. We follow up with you guys every 15 to 30 days, so we communicate a lot. We send a lot of messages. We track everything that we do, not only with tracking numbers, but all of our messages to ensure that you're getting the right information at the right time, and you know clearly as far as what you can expect. And obviously, we are going to reach out to you guys in the on the 30th day, because that's more or less when you're going to be receiving the results, right, from the credit bureaus. So again, hopefully that answers your question there. And last but not least, question number 5, before we go into some live results, is I see negative items are being deleted and updated. However, but my scores keep decreasing. Why? So that can be a variety of things. Remember that credit is a formula, right? It's broken down for factors, and all than what your credit score is. So in a lot of cases, there's people that came to the program, and we've removed everything, but they have a 0 credit score. Why? Because the only thing that was on their credit report was negative. And when we removed everything, there was nothing for the credit algorithm to calculate. Therefore, it was 0, right? And so it could be a variety of things. We can remove items. Maybe some clients get really happy with their newfound credit score, and then they want to start applying to places. So that accumulation of increase could be it. Maybe a new collection just got added that maybe we didn't identify at the point of the evaluation. It also could be, you forgot, you missed a late payment. That can really hurt your score tremendously and can really undo the work that we're doing here for you. So again, it's a variety of things. So if that is the case, or maybe you overused your credit card over that 30% threshold, again, that can also affect your score. If not, maybe even keep it the same. And so right here in Score Shield Financial, we go ahead and not only try to remove all the negative items that are affecting your score, but we help you rebuild your credit by recommending certain financial products, or pretty much guiding you in the right direction of lowering your balances, and maybe recommending some again, financial products like credit cards, secured cards, that is going to ultimately help boost your score as we're, working on your credit score. All those things play a factor into maximizing your score by the end of the program. All right. So hopefully that answers your question right there. So guys, let me go back over here to this view, and let me go ahead and start giving some shout outs to you guys. All right. Jose Augusto, what's up, man? From San Antonio, Texas. What's up, Texas? Chandra Rushing Coleman, hello. Iris, hello. Loyal Bao, sorry if I messed up your name. Hello. Honey CMR, hey, from Fort Worth, Texas. What's up, Texas? Brandon Klaus, I have an old credit card that is delinquent and has been on my credit report for 6 years. I've gotten to the point where I could start making payments on it, or should I just let it be until it falls off? So Brandon, that's a great question. One question for you is that credit card still with the original creditor, or has it gone into, a third party collector at that point? I don't know exactly where you're living at or whatnot. If it's been 6 years and they haven't sued you yet, and maybe past again the statute of limitations. And guys, let me go ahead and switch this view on here, because let me go ahead here. All right. So it may be past the statute of limitations, but more or less things should fall off of your credit report after 7 years, right? And so it might be worth waiting out to 7 years. However, I always encourage everybody to do good by their original creditors. It only gets fishy when a third party takes over, and there's a lot of little technicalities or whatnot that we can go ahead and kind of analyze or leverage to better handle our debts, or things that are appearing on your credit report. So hopefully that answers your question on there. JC Garcia, what's up, man? Kill the second microphone. Yep, I know there was a little audio situation there, but hopefully, guys, that's fixed. With that being said, let me go ahead with the next question here. Alma Rosa Vasquez. Yep. She was mentioning about the echo there, so we fixed that already. JC Garcia, again with the microphone. Honey CMR, collections, lost job and having issues with collection calls, threatening me to come to my house and arrest me or serve me with a lawsuit. Is that legal? No, that is absolutely not legal. That is a clear violation of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. They cannot threaten you with arrest or jail time for any debts at all whatsoever. So, Honey CMR, if you are getting that and they're blatantly doing that, chances are maybe they're not a real company. If they are, I suggest that you go ahead and record the next call. Or maybe if they're leaving you threatening voicemails, please use that and contact your local consumer attorney. Let them know, and you could be subject to some awards. I think, don't quote me on that, and I'm not an attorney, but maybe up to $1,000 per violation, right? So don't be afraid of that. I know that can be very stressful. However, if they are threatening you with jail time or all that crazy stuff, that's obviously a clear violation of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Iris Nelson, going through a divorce. Husband is not paying on time. I'm on disability and have started substituting to help my college. I own my home, but need to sell with no place to go. Struggling. Um, Iris, I mean, I know right now it's on some difficult times right now, but ultimately, you got to keep pushing forward. You got to stay positive. Nonetheless, if you need to be selling your home, and you can make some money off of that, that's a start. However, I always encourage people to go ahead and improve their credit score as much as they can, because you can leverage that to kind of not only buy you some time, but maybe start your own business. Invest it in ways where you can start making money on your own, like with little side hustles and stuff on top of substituting or whatnot. So hopefully that right there helps. John Paul Martinez, what's up, man? Hey, love your channel. But hey, quick question. I'm looking to buy a car. Any advice? I mean, whether you want to lease or finance, you definitely need a strong credit score to save you some money in the long run. As far as interest rates, I personally lease all my cars. It makes sense to me. Leasing maybe not for everybody, but when it comes to leasing vehicles, I just love the fact that I have the option to buy it if I want to, right? So I can lease a more expensive car, let's say, right, for way less than I would, finance it. But at the end of the lease, I have the option to buy it. If I really like the car at the end of the 3 years or so, and all I have to do is just finance the remaining of it, and maybe the monthly payments may go up or may go down depending on the residual value of the vehicle. However, I kind of like that option. If I don't like it, at the end of the 3 years, maybe my lifestyle, my circumstances has changed. Then I just drop it off and I'm on to the next car. Again, if I really like a car, maybe I'll consider keeping it. But as of right now, I haven't kept again any of my leases. And on top of that, I like the fact that a lot of the manufacturers offer programs where you get your tires replaced. In the monthly payments, the maintenance is included, and all those things can cost a lot of money if you're definitely financing it. And God forbid you get into an accident. If it's a lease, and if you do have insurance, which you are required to have, then at the end of the lease, the dealership still has to take that vehicle back. If you have a finance vehicle and you get into a car accident, that car has significantly lowered in value, and you're kind of stuck with that bill and definitely upside down on it. So again, I like to lease vehicles with the option to buy at the end. And if not, I'm just off to the next vehicle. All right. So hopefully that helps right there. Yvonne Young, is it okay to ask for a payoff plan with a creditor? Yeah, you could, but keep in mind that credit is the ability to make payments over time, right? So they may they might lend you $1,000 with, let's say, $100 a month payment, and that's going to build credit. But it doesn't build credit when you get $1,000 and then you literally pay it off the next month. That does not build credit. Again, credit is the ability to make payments over time, on time. And keep in mind that you want to build a good credit score, because again, if you're looking to buy a home, creditors want to see how you make payments over time, and if they can trust you with the amount of money they're considering to lend you, right? And so that's how more or less you build credit. as long as you make it on time. But again, a lender, you might build a great relationship with that bank because you're paying back quickly and right away, and that can always lead to maybe borrowing some more money. However, again, if you want to build credit, you want to make payments over time. So hopefully that helps right there. Let me see here. All right, guys. All right. So guys, let me know how the audio there is going. Let me go ahead and kind of adjust things here. I think that should fix the issue. But again, guys, keep let me know if there's anything for that. All right. So moving on, Alma Rosa. Someone tell him we can't understand him clearly. All right, guys. So again, let me know if it's still echoing, and then we should be good there. All right, guys. So let me go ahead and address um, some of the before and afters for some of our clients, and that way we can go ahead and take advantage of some results here. All right, so moving along here. All right, guys. So let me make sure we have this pulled up. So, guys, what you're seeing here on the screen again, it's a literal copy of what we send you guys at the end of the evaluation, fully detailed with what's going on with your current credit situation. So, this client right here came to us on January 15th of 2020, right? And if we scroll down here, this is a lot of credit information that's included in your analysis. But this individual came to us with a 575, a 570, and a 585, right? And he came in with 19 negative items. And as you see here, this kind of illustrates all your negative items with details on why they're negative. Again, guys, and this is for you guys' information so you guys have a better idea as what specifically is affecting your score. 10 inquiries. And moving on, a very high utilization, right? So we also help our clients build a plan in place to go ahead and pay that down. You want this number to be in the 30% or below, right? And so that was as of January 15th. Let me see here. Yep, January 15th. So a few months later, right, as of June 9th, 2020, the same individual now has a 641, 622, and a 612. So out of 19 negative items, 13 remain. And again, everything is definitely a work in progress, but it's definitely a lot better than waiting 7 years for things to fall off of your credit and continuously hold you back from, again, saving money on interest or continuously being denied or potentially not getting your dream home or vehicle if you do need one. All right, guys. And then as you see here, down from 84% utilization down to 11. That's definitely great. And then obviously there's still more work to be done. However, we're still in the fight here, but not so bad over that time. And again, this right here is kind of like a copy of what we send to clients as that information that I was telling you we send to all of our clients when it comes to letting them know their point increase, what got deleted, what got updated to positive. Guys, we have a really good strategy here on overturning late payments, meaning the payment history is 35% of your score. It's definitely the biggest factor affecting your credit score. And so if we're able to reverse late payments from a negative to a positive, meaning like if you've never missed a payment, and that can really tremendously help your score without taking the whole account off, which can ultimately hurt your age, the age of the account, right? Those are points as well. The payment history over time, all those contribute to a stronger credit score as opposed to starting from scratch with a new account for whatever reason, right? And so that right there. That right there is our first one. Let me go to our second client over here. So this client over here started with us on October 23rd, 2019. This one is really exciting. So on October 23rd of 2019, they came to us with a 635, 616, and a 637. 7 accounts, Discover, JP Morgan Chase, and Amex. And then 16 inquiries. Look further, there's a combination here. Sometimes, guys, again, this is why we have to look at our credit report because the balances or the limits may not be reported. So if there's 7,800 limit here, it should be reflecting on here, lowering these utilizations and maximizing your score. And so these are potential points that we're missing out on if this is not updated correctly. All right, guys. And so let's go ahead and go back on this one here. So this one right here ultimately got increased from that 640 to 82 points on Experian, 61 points on Equifax, and 57 points on TransUnion. Total of 15 items deleted as of this date. And again, as you see here, JP Morgan Chase deleted. JP Morgan Chase, again, inquiry deleted. That was another inquiry that was deleted. Amazon inquiry deleted. Space Coast Credit Union inquiry deleted. Capital One. Most of these are inquiries on here, guys. We do remove inquiries as well, or we work on that as well. And again, let me see here. And then Best Buy credit card, which was a negative item, got deleted from there as well. All right, guys. So let me go ahead. Let me go back to answer some of you guys' questions, so that we can go ahead and continue this on. All right. So let me go back, guys, to catch up here. Here we go. Alma Vasquez. Here we go. Evan. Hey, Evan, what's up, man? Ray, it has now been almost 3 months with the service, and one of my accounts that were reporting 30 days late still have not yet reported to the last month on time and have not been removed the 30 days late. So, Evan, keep in mind that the credit restoration process is just that, a process, right? Sometimes we got to go, one step back to go ahead and analyze or further verify the information that you may not see on a credit report, so that we can go ahead and re-strategize and then leverage to get some of the accounts removed. However, late payments and inquiries are definitely one of the most difficult things to remove. However, it is not impossible. So please be patient. With that being said, guys, that pretty much, I say this to everybody, right? When you go into the program, again, it's a lot quicker, way quicker than waiting out 7 years for things to fall off. And at the same time, you guys have to keep in mind that you guys didn't get your credit report or your credit scores to look the way it does now overnight. And therefore, the process of credit restoration cannot be fixed overnight. It is a process. However long you're in our program, or however much it costs, it's truly going to be microscopic compared to the amount that's going to be lended to you, because you have better credit now. Again, it's way faster than waiting out 7 years. And so, everything is a process. Everybody's situation is different, but my processing team definitely has a hand on it. And again, if you're looking for any updates, feel free to contact the processing department for any questions, and particularly to your case, or make sure you're looking at your client portal, because we communicate with you there often. Your emails, if anything, I think we over communicate, Evan. So hopefully that answers your question on there. Ramos family, what's up? There's a big time echo because of COVID. It's taking longer than 30 days to see results from the credit bureaus. COVID or not, Ramos family, the Fair Credit Reporting Act states 30 days, whether there's a virus there or not. So the credit bureaus are open. They have been open even during the corona, because we've been working on clients even within that quarantine process. So hopefully that helps answer your question. Francisco Velez, what's up, Ray? What's up, man? Looking forward to the second round of disputes. Awesome. Israel Tindo, what's up, man? Claudia Hermel, sounds better. All right, awesome. I'm glad. Brandon Klaus, I live in Washington. I live in Washington, and it is a closed account and charged off. Thanks. It's charged off, so it's not with a collection. And so if I were you, I would call the original creditor and see if you could work out a payment plan with them. If not, they'll pretty much tell you that it got transferred over to, ABC collection agency. So try to find that out so that you can go ahead and better strategize, and, give us a call. Again, the number's on the screen for you guys to go ahead and, again, schedule the evaluation to get a better idea and a better understanding as to what we can actually do with your credit. Claudia Hermel, Ray, about Acorns, more info, please. Claudia, I actually have a video on Acorns if you look within my channel. But basically what it does is, it kind of saves your spare change. So let's say you buy and it throws it into the stock market there for you. So let's say you buy a $1 whatever is needed to round to the next dollar. So that 50 cents will get thrown into like a little savings that gets invested in an ETF um, ETF account, and it diversifies it for you. So it's a pretty cool thing, using your spare change, and it really adds up over time, basically. So hopefully that helps. Um, John Paul Martinez, you want to buy? Yeah. So if I think you were the one asking with the car situation. So if you want to buy, if you want to finance a vehicle, you definitely need a strong credit score, right? And you definitely want to do your research into the car, and work out the best deal here for you. We actually have car brokers within our company that'll definitely help you and deliver the car to you, whether it's lease or finance. So if you're looking for that information, feel free to let me know. Chandra Rushing Coleman. I have a card that was recently closed because I was out of work during COVID-19. They are currently offering a payoff amount. Should I take the offer to pay off? It will be on my credit anyways. So yeah, you definitely want to go ahead, because depending on the amount, that can escalate to lawsuits or anything else. So if you can deal with the original creditor, work something out with them, I always suggest for you guys to do that. So give them a call. If not, feel free to contact us so that we can take a better look if it is on your credit report, to give you, a more specific set of advice. All right. Um, John Paul Martinez, what's up, man? And do I go to my bank for a car loan? Yes, I would definitely try to get pre-approved with your bank. That way, you're not ran up with a lot of inquiries, and see what they offer you. All right. Cindy Lara, no echo on my end. Awesome, Cindy. Thank you very much for that feedback. Let me see here. Truth Seeker. All right, here we go. NASA lies to us. Outer space is fiction. And love anyone who helps expose the debtors acting as creditors. Not sure what you mean by that, Truth Seeker, but if you want to go ahead and elaborate on that, feel free to let me know. Tahan Thomas Daniels, the stimulants are you going to talk about, and will we see you daily from now on? It's coming through just fine. Usually I do the live sessions once a week, and I do two pre-recorded videos on a specific topic that may interest you guys when it comes to credit, on information or any sort of current event or news that's going on there. And so definitely having preparing for two more videos to come out, guys, that I need to record and set up for you guys, and I hope you like that information. So um, please stand by. Jose the driver, what's up, man? I've been with you guys for over 4 months. None much has been removed. Jose, I don't have your information here in front of me. However, feel free to call right now to the office if you like, so that we can go ahead and take a look at what's going on. With that being said, I look forward to your call. Um, Naiden Gutierrez, and disadvantage with an online package of credit monitoring, 24/7 service. What do you mean by and disadvantage? A disadvantage? Please let me know, and so I can answer your question. Let me go on here. Tahan Thomas Daniels, how much do you charge to remove inquiries? Because that's definitely going to be a problem for me, and it is now. Our service is based on the amount of negative items or the work that has to be done on your credit report. This is the whole purpose of the free credit evaluation. Whether you do business with us or not, it helps us better. We don't like to estimate or guess, right, when it comes to people's credit. So pricing is always based on the amount of negative items that you have on your credit report. And so that's how that the only way to know that for real is through the evaluation. So if you want to know pricing, again, call the number on the screen so we can help you out now right away. The evaluation is only 20 minutes of your time. And again, whether you do business with us or not, you're taking away an analysis with a lot of information, and a lot of information specifically tailored to what your current situation is right now. So hopefully that answers your question on there. Evan, what's up? I thought because of this whole pandemic going on that no creditors were allowed to incur late charges on accounts. Yes, however, you would have to call about that. A lot of Don't just assume that they're not gonna incur late payments on your account, because like for my creditors, I asked for some assistance or some help, and they kind of pushed my monthly payments back, and I didn't get no late payments annotated on that. So don't just assume that they're not going to put any late payments without you calling and asking for what kind of options you have during this COVID-19 situation. All right, moving on. Ramos family, can your car broker help refinance a current loan that I got when I had bad credit, my interest is 10%. I don't know if they can go ahead and refinance your current loan. However, they can help you find a brand new vehicle.
I can answer that.
And yep, go ahead.
All right. So we don't do refinancing because it would have to be through a bank. Okay. But however, I can answer your questions to try to help you out as much as possible. Don't go to a bank first. Go to a credit union. In general, credit unions offer a little better interest rate than banks do, and sometimes
Yep.
they're even a little bit more flexible with your credit score. Right. So that's the first option I would say. If you're at a 10%, it's pretty high. So yeah, I would definitely go to a credit union, for example, like Space Coast. I don't know if I just said
Yep.
that,
Mhm.
but they usually offer really good rates on refinances, and you're gonna save money for sure. So,
All
yep.
right, cool. So that right there is our in-house car broker. Again, any you can go ahead and get a car leased or financed, and they will deliver to your home no matter where in the U.S. you are. So if you guys need his information, I'll definitely type it in here to go ahead and assist you guys further. Brandon Klaus will be opening a second secured card, help boost my credit score, and it's been 6 months since I opened my first one. Awesome. That should definitely help your credit score and give you that much of a little bit of boost. Tahan Thomas, I'm getting ready to purchase a vehicle and I'm going to need assistance with delivery. Can you have the guys get in touch with me, please? And I really appreciate and let me know if that's possible, guys. So if you guys want the number, let me go ahead and provide that here for you guys. Here we go here. So again, guys, our broker. I'm gonna type it in here. It'll be 305 600 9233. They're literally right in the office behind me now. So feel free to give them a call and ask any questions you want regarding your next vehicle purchase or lease. Francisco Velez, I used to have 3 open accounts, including a car loan. Now I only have two, just credit cards. Don't you need at least three open to boost your scores? What do you suggest? No. If you had no accounts and all of a sudden you get a credit card, your score is going to jump. It can, again, it only picks up on basically what's on your credit report, right? And so at the moment you get something on your credit report, your score is going to calculate and reflect on that. But obviously, the more accounts you have, the more you're managing, the more on-time payment history you have over time, the stronger and higher your credit score is going to be. Obviously, you don't want any collections or late payments or that, because that can again hurt your score really, really bad. All right, Evan, I did call my bank, and their customer service was horrible. They advised me I needed to write in. This is when service I you wrote in, but nothing yet. Well, Evan, I wouldn't say nothing yet. It's maybe because we're still waiting for the update. We have to give credit bureaus, the creditors, 30 business days to respond back. So hopefully helps right there. Brandon Klaus, do you know how much of self lending will that help? Absolutely, yeah. So 30% of credit score, which is the second biggest factor, has to do with the total availability of credit. So a company like Self Lender, it's a great tool because they don't check credit; they actually check systems. But depending on the amount you want to borrow, that's going to get added on your credit report as you make payments over a 12-month span. So, excuse me, over a 12-month span, that right there, time is going to increase your score from the moment it hits on month one. So that's definitely a great program. We recommend it here to our clients as sort of like a boost, because again, it doesn't check credit anyway, so you're not going to get an increase. It can only help your credit score from that point. And all right, guys, let me go ahead and touch up on some new results here. And let me go ahead and switch this over, guys. All right. And here we go here. All right, guys. So basically, as you see here, again, this individual came over to us on 3/4/2020, May 4th of 2020. And as of then, they came in with a 688, 663, and a 681. A total of 20 items that are affecting his credit score, all listed right here. 13 inquiries in total. and pretty decent utilization from the beginning, from the get-go. But again, you see how this is reporting a payment and this is not. Again, this is potential points that we're missing out on. However, even if they're under 30%, 9% is even better, obviously from good to excellent. So that has to obviously be updated. All right. And then going into as of June 8th, so from May to June 8th, this is where his score is looking at now. Here we go. 747, 741, and a 744. Out of 25, 17 remain in the next 3 months, and out of 13, 10 increase. But not bad so far for just being 3 months into the program. And here's like a little quick summary as to what has happened since. 45-point increase, 36-point increase, and a 2-point increase, totaling 6 items deleted. So WebBank, Dish Network, Verizon, AT&T Uverse collection got deleted. Telcom self-reporting. This is, I think this was. I don't have that information on here yet, but however, it was a negative and it did get deleted there within that time frame. So hopefully that right there kind of clarifies things for you guys. And let's go on with the very last set of results here. This individual came up to us basically last year since we started, and just to show you guys that everybody's situation is different, and some may require more than others, more time than others, right? Because the strategy definitely gets stronger over time, right? And so this individual started with us on August 26th of 2019, and they came to us with this credit score right here. And I believe this is one of our clients from Puerto Rico. 502, 509, and a 512. Again, August 26th. They came to us with 59 total negative items. 59, guys. So this is all the negative items they had on here. As you look, it continues on to the second page, to the third page, 10 inquiries, right? And then a very high utilization, huge utilization again, not helping their credit score at all, right? And then here we go. As of June 8th, so it's been a long time. It's been a long time for everybody. But as of June 8th, this is where their scores are at now. Boom. 711, 633, and 633. From 59 to 20 items left, guys, that we're still fighting for here. But again, this individual has never had any 700 credit scores at all whatsoever. And their utilization obviously has gone down over time. There still needs to be an update based on the availability. Over here, however, was still 30% or below. So this client is extremely happy. It definitely has been a work in progress, but you see, is what I'm saying. Everybody's situation is different. We do dispute all items all at once. We do get more aggressive over time, and sometimes there's certain things that we need to send first and test to be able to move on to the next step within this disputing process. So that right there is a great results, and again, way quicker, regardless, than waiting 7 years for these items to fall off their credit report. This individual is well on their way to go ahead and purchase their next home. And again, this is one of our clients from Puerto Rico. Let me go on here. Was this the last one here? I believe so. Yep. That was the last set of results here, guys. Let me go ahead and switch over. All right. Let me go ahead here. We'll go ahead and switch over here and see if we can go ahead and answer some more of you guys' questions. Knight and Gutierrez, do you guys help with rent to own homes? Yes, we can definitely put you in touch with a few people that can definitely point you in the right direction or set you up with one of those homes. So hopefully that helps there. Let me see, Brandon Klaus. If you had any repos on your car account, buyout, pay it off, and got your car back and are in good standing, now can you ask them to take the repo off of your credit report? Technically, no, because it is accurate. If your car got repoed, they will report the repossession. So they are reporting accurately in that sense. The next step would be to dispute the account and see and look into the account with a lot of detail, request paperwork, and see if that account can get removed. A long time ago, I got my car repossessed, and it was on my credit report, and it really held me back from purchasing another vehicle or leasing another vehicle. I disputed that account and I found two things. This was when I was testing things out way back in the days with myself. I found two things. One the tow truck company, the repossession company, is supposed to let the local police department know that a car has been repossessed. They cannot provide that report or that like a timestamp or a copy of where that was written at or recorded. Two, they couldn't verify my signature. So even though that car really was repossessed by me, the Fair Credit Reporting Act tapped in and it was considered unverifiable and or inaccurate, and therefore that repossession got removed, never to appear on my credit report again. And I've been leasing cars ever since. So hopefully that puts you in a better understanding to your question. So repossessions can be removed. You can't ask them to stop reporting because again they are reporting accurately. But again, that still doesn't mean that you can't investigate that account further to maybe identify a discrepancy, which we can leverage within the FCRA to get that account removed, right? Again, all this is uncovered obviously through the evaluation process and to what we do here on an everyday basis for you guys. So hopefully that right there answers your question. Abraham, how do I remove inquiries myself? I was in the process of buying a home and the broker inquired way too many times. You dispute it, Abraham, but they are a little bit difficult to remove. There is a little strategy to it. But again, you dispute the account. You dispute the inquiry just like you would do an account and see what happens there. If you need more help, more assistance, again, feel free to call the number on the screen so we can go ahead and help you further. Ramos family, what company did your broker say for refinance? He didn't say a bank. He just said to, again, maybe you want to get like a pre-approval from a credit union because they're really known for very low interest rates. So a local credit union that you're familiar with, that you trust with. But credit unions, when they give out loans or refinances, their interest rates are really low, way lower than any other bank that you see out there. So consider checking with your local credit union. Here we go, Ramos family. And Yolanda, question: if you never missed a payment and had a hardship and had made payments each month but not the full amount, can the creditor report it as a non-payment? Yes, and they'll charge you more, like late fees and all these other things as well. So a payment is counted, with that full amount there for you. So Yolanda, hopefully that answers your question. And Evan, who do I speak with at your company about starting up my business, whether it be getting a TIN or an Amazon business? You're gonna speak to Pedro, let me go ahead here, or Vlad. Let me go ahead and give you guys that number once again. Let me go ahead. I'm typing it on here. There you go. You can call or the number on the screen because everybody's here in the office right now. So you definitely want to take advantage of that and find out some more information. Feel free to call in so you can go ahead and ask away. With that being said, guys, I'm going to call it a day here with this live session. We went on for 48 minutes, which is great. I hope all of you guys like the information that you see on here. Again, take advantage of the free credit evaluation. The numbers on the screen. I believe we've been texting the link to schedule your evaluation. And as a matter of fact, what I'm going to go ahead and do one more time here, I'm going to go ahead and post my calendar link. Right. That way you guys can see the availability that we have and lock in your free 20 minutes evaluation. There you guys go. And so here we go. Will bankruptcy just come off of a credit report after 7 years? Maybe I would say 7 to 10 years or so. However, we have removed bankruptcies before. So guys, that link that I just put on there, that's the direct link to my calendar link. Schedule your free credit evaluation. It's only 20 minutes. You take home a full detailed analysis whether you do business with us or not. I look forward to speaking to each and every one of you guys and to continue answering your credit questions. With that being said, thank you guys so much for the love and support. Like, comment, subscribe, share with family and friends, and on to the next episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. Peace.